I am incredibly excited because there is a new BetterRuins update. This is 0.5.6. Let's just go through what's been added. First of all, Ogdred, who builds that lovely little village that many of us think would make a great base, and many of you do use it as a base. He's added tile set pieces to it. I like the sound of that. I'm very excited because we have quite a lot of new ruins. Let's talk about Ogdred again. He has made a big castle ruin, which is exciting. My friend Dampus has made a new underground structure, so he tends to build big. That could be very, very fascinating. And Femur Snapper has made a new medium-sized ruin. Now, Femur Snapper is an incredibly good storyteller. I've come across a couple of his storytelling. One was at the top of the viaduct and one was his own well. And his well was a beautiful build. But when I went to the underground, I was so deeply touched and horrified by the story under there, I cannot force myself to go back. Awful, I know. So I'm looking forward to that because that's a great builder with a good storytelling line. Now, another person I know is someone who's done a hot climate-specific ruin, and that's Yapludepate, I think. So that's very, very interesting to me. So we're looking forward to that one. That's another one who's done some fantastic builds. I'm also very interested that a builder I'm not familiar with, because I've not yet come across their builds, is Shikitochi. I think that's how it's pronounced. And there are 3 new ruins, a medium ruin that's a ruined bakery, and an underground structure, all by this builder Shikitochi. So I'm very excited by that. We all know that Quilladile has joined the BetterRuins to help with the lore, and I've been enjoying the lore that they have written for the Calyx. That's the first time I've come across their writing. And she has written the lore for 2 upcoming structures. Very interesting. The lore on Desperate Times has been updated by Dazed and Confused. And Dazed and Confused, I think, has done one of the mods I use. Right, let's have another look. There are other things that have been updated. Monolith Structures has been updated. Waystone Structures have been updated. And some underground ruins are listed as updated, but it looks like more of a mend. It looks like some of the loot was spawning in incorrectly. Now, what has changed is the lore locations in the Panopticon, the Weaver's Rug recipe, and Dampus, thank you, has altered that. And also some of the spawning has been balanced in villages. I'm always a bit worried when they talk about balancing. I suppose it's because I'm always, sorry, I nudged my mouse. Never a good thing to do. But some of the spawning in the villages has been amended. Now, there are some things that I don't understand and haven't come across that they fixed. They have fixed a medium ruin that contained some floating soil blocks. They have better balanced the loot with config lib. I really don't understand that. They've updated something that says updated structures and removed meta block layer to resolve rare blocks in some structures using block layer and extensive overlay usage. Right? They have taken out a duplicate entry for the Miners Logs Law entry. And Sarah Lafayette, what a pretty name. Thank you for that. They have filled 2 filler blocks in the crossroads. They resolved some missing filler blocks in FH Bastion, okay? And the other thing is that they have looked at compatibility with the Deep Veins Asbestos mod, with the Spear Expansion mod, and with the Tar mod. There is a picture of a big castle that comes with this that looks very nice, and there is a warning that comes with it, and this is if you use the River Gen mod, and it says that future compatibility with updates of BetterRuins on an existing world is not guaranteed, so proceed with caution when updating vanilla or BetterRuins alongside RiverGen. If you want to make sure, check the chunk borders. Wow. Okay, so that seems to be most of it, and I am very, very excited. I'm going to now take a copy of this world, which is only sensible, and then I am going to update BetterRuins and then see if I can find some of the new ruins. It all sounds fabulous. Can I just say a big thank you to the BetterRuins team? Okay, I'm looking forward to the new ruins. Goodbye, my friends.